Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing so well. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about Miraculous season 1. I don't know if I'll be able to do all seasons for this video. Maybe, I don't know. You'll see by the title. But yeah, I'm going to be talking about the episodes and how people use their heads and all. It's just common sense and all that. I'll also be talking about the ships, and I think I'll do that first because I'll forget if I do it later. So yeah, let's get into it. But before we do, please remember to like and subscribe because it will mean so much to me. So yeah, let's get into it. So the ships. So of course, Tiki and Plag. I think they are my number one ship for if it was Kwame's. They'd be number one. There is nothing you can say. Also, Plag is my favorite character. Who's with me? He is such a good Kwame. Very funny. So yeah. Also Julika and Rose, again, amazing. I kind of really wanted them to be together. That is something I kind of wanted from the start because they're so close and it's like, oh, we're so cute. So yeah. I didn't see Milen and Ivan get together. That's something I didn't see. But we all gotta be surprised, and they are, like I said, they are really cute together. So yeah. The one thing I didn't see, the one thing I did see actually was Nino and Olia. That is a relationship which I definitely saw coming because it's so fucking obvious. It's so fucking obvious that they will be together because it's they're the best friends of the two ones we want to see together. And it's just yeah, we definitely see that coming. So yeah. But then again, I do like them together. They are pretty good. I guess they've got the same sort of interest, but it's the thing of I could see that coming from a mile away. So yeah. Then what else? Who else is in a relationship? Oh yeah, Felix and Kagami. Here's the thing, I liked this more than Adrian and Kagami because here's the thing, Felix and Kagami were strangers, enemies to lovers sort of thing, and that is my favourite trope. That is honestly my favourite trope is enemies to lovers. So yeah, here's the thing, I really didn't like Kagami and Adrian because they really to be honest, I could say this about anything, but they really didn't have anything in common. It's just that the only thing they had in common was that they had abusive parents. That is the only thing they have had in common. They haven't had anything else. So yeah, it's just, yeah. Even though I did kind of like them together, I was like, you know what? This could be good for Adrian. This can show what love is because he hasn't really had love in his life, and it's so sad. So yeah, but I think I mainly saw Adrian and Kagami as just friends. But yeah, I'm really happy for Felix and Kagami today. It's really nice. But I gotta be honest, Kagami is really stuck on Adrian because it's Felix is basically a 2.0 of Adrian. I think it's because the writers really could not think of something else to do. They were right, we've got to do another Adrian's cousin, and probably someone in the back was you know what, let's just get the Adrian model and just change it a bit. And it's I'm sorry, well, that's kind of lazy, if I gotta say it's lazy. Yeah. But still, I would have loved to see what Felix would if he looked different. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, I got to be honest. This is gonna be so shocking to all the fans. I really do not like Adrian and Marinette together. It's just because they don't work. I don't think they'll ever work. And it's just it's just the thing of Marinette can't talk to Adrian properly, and I think Adrian's a bit far behind what he wants to say. It's just he's a bit slow, and it's just it just doesn't work, because I got to be honest, I do kind of like see Adrian being kind of like an F boy. Like, he will be an F boy if like they don't work out. It is, yeah. I really did like Marinette with Luca. Like, that relationship was definitely a green flag, because I got to be honest, in like the Silencer episode, yeah, let's take the Silencer episode for example. I will come back to the Silencer episode probably if I get to it in like a later video or later in this video. But like in the Silencer episode, when fuck, what's his name, Bob Ross or something? I don't know. Like, whatever. It's like yelling at it's so bad how I forgot his name. So bad. Anyway, so it's like he's like yelling at Marinette, and Luke is just getting very angry. I got to be honest, if it was like Adrian in that position, if they were dating, I think I gotta be honest, I think Adrian would be just like stood next to Marinette, feeling kind of sad as well that like he's not letting like his section perform. Like, I got to be honest, as Adrian and not as Cat Noir, because Cat Noir, I got to be honest, is a bit better than Adrian, even though it's basically himself. But I got to be honest, Adrian is he's just a bit useless. He really is. I mean, I love Adrian, don't get me wrong, I do love Adrian, but he's just a tiny bit useless. Like I said, he's not really switched on. So yeah, I do prefer Marinette with Adrian, not with Luca. But yeah, and as I'm gonna come to this one, so Marinette with Adrian, like I said, I just don't see it working. Like, it will not work. Like, if there's a point where it's like, oh, this, like, there are a few episodes where it's like good, even though the series isn't getting good. Besides, just to say, I don't have all the episodes of season 6 because it's not out in the UK yet. So yeah, but I do see it on like TikTok and stuff. But yeah, little snippets. But yeah, if like there are episodes which are good, then maybe Marinette and Adrian could have a chance, because Marinette is dealing with all this guilt and it's just too much for her. And it's because like Adrian's father was Hawkmoth, so it's just too much for her. I just do not see like them working. I mean, I got to be honest, I definitely would be sad if they break up. I'm not a monster. I definitely would be sad if they break up, because that is like a ship which we've wanted for like a decade, maybe a bit over a decade. And it's just like, yeah. I got to be honest, they really do make us wait for the number one couple that we want. They definitely do, and it's pissing us off. Like, I got to be honest, like, Adrian and Marinette could have so dated from like, I think season like halfway through end of season 4, like start of season 5. I think they dated. I cannot remember. I'm still trying to rewatch Miraculous. I'm rewatching it right now. I think I'm on season 2. But but yeah, and it's just like yeah. Yeah, they could have it's just like there's so many opportunities where they could have dated, but they didn't, and it's crazy, and it's like, you know when for Heroes Day of like how Marinette kissed Adrian on the cheek, and it's just like, and Adrian's like, oh, that's a friend kiss, and it's like, yeah, first of all, yeah, so slow. Not getting, sorry, I can't click with this hand for some reason. It's just like, are you not getting any of the fucking signals? And it's just, yeah. It's just like, I don't mean to have a full go at Adrian. I'm not trying to, but it's just his character is just so useless. It's just, I mean, I prefer it of like when he's Cat Noir, because when he's Cat Noir, he actually kind of uses his head and thinks more clearly. But it's just, yeah. But I am a Adrianette and Lady Noir person, 100% though, 100%. But it's just also I'm a Lucanette, that as well. Like, cause like, yeah, it's also because like if Adrian like found out that Marinette Marinette did all the stalking. I was just like, it's really crazy how she knows everything about me. That is the crazy part. And it's just like, if like, let's say someone did this to me and it's like they found out everything like I do and where I go, and it's just, yeah, I got to be honest, I would kind of like, I kind of would question them a bit. I would just be like, hey, so what the fuck are you doing here? Like, yeah. It's just crazy. It's a bit odd, and yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's just like, yeah, Marinette was just so much happier with the, and like I probably have said, like she could speak freely instead of going blah 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 with like Adrien, because like Marinette cannot properly speak when Adrian's around. It's just like hmm. Then again, I think this is like my season 1 review, and Luke isn't in the picture yet. So yeah, but then again, this is my ships kind of like review, I guess. So yeah, now time to talk about the episodes. So, like I probably have said, I'm not going to talk about every single episode because I'll be here for like ages, but I'm only going to be talking about like season 1. Like, I'm basing this on like the Miraculous on Disney Plus because they have a few more episodes than the one on Netflix. So yeah. Okay, so for the first one I'm going to be talking about the Time Break episode. This one, yeah, I don't think it's much to talk about because I think both Alia and Alex should have both used their heads for this, because like, you know how Alex's like pocket watch got broken? I got to be honest, I feel like she could have either, like, since it's like so valuable to her, I feel like she could have used used her like brain and just like either put it in her bag. Because I got to be honest, if it's so valuable, you would at least just put it in your bag. Because that's what I do. Like, if it's like, if I was in Alex's situation, if I was like Alex, and let's say if I had my phone instead of the pocket watch, I'm so, my voice. Anyway, so yeah, instead of like the pocket watch, I got to be honest, I would definitely put it in my bag. Because I don't want it to get broken or just like cracked or anything. Yeah, that's what I would do. But if it was like, so yeah, she'd given it to Ollie, and it's the thing of, hey, she gave it to you, this is your responsibility. And it's the thing of like, Alia had like jeans, and I think she had like pockets. So it's the thing of, she could have just put it in her pocket, because I know she's like holding like one, like her phone and the pocket watch, but I know you're filming, but it literally takes like one hand to film, because you could also like, hold on, let me just get something real quick. Okay, so she like, pretend this is like her phone. What the heck's in here? Anyway, so yeah, pretend this is like her phone. So like, she's like filming. So yeah, she's filming. Oh, landscape it. There we go. Oh, yeah. So yeah, that's what she could have done. But instead, she's like, you know, I'm gonna give it to like Marinette instead, because like, you know, Marinette does everything, and it's just like, yeah, yeah, Alia, you could have put it in. Is it Alia or Alia? Anyway, she could have put it in her pocket. That way, like, it wouldn't have been broken. So yeah, it's the thing of like, Alex, Alia, use your brain. Use your brain. And here's the thing, if it was like in a pocket or bag, Alex wouldn't have been akumatized. And it's just like, yeah, so problem solved. So it's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, so I know this is just kind of like, I'm talking about how they could have used common sense, but it's just like, I think that's what common sense is anyway. But for like the Dark Cupid episode, basically what could have happened is that like I like how Kim, like, you know how like Kim is just like obsessed with Chloe, basically, of like, you know how like Max given like how like Alia and Marinette went up to Kim and Max, and they had a conversation of like, oh, who is she? And it's like, Kim could have just fucking told them, and that way they could have, like, known and just come up with, like, a solution. Like, they could have been like, ooh, well, she is a tough one to crack. How about instead you just do this, this, and this, and this? Like, yeah. I got to be honest, and plus can I be honest? I do not think Chloe would settle down, ever. I do not think she'll get married to, like, anyone. She'll be like, I'm just gonna be a F-girl, and yeah. Anyway, yeah. So, I'm getting off track. So, yeah. Yeah, so it just probably would have helped more if, like, Kim told Marinette who the girl is. It's just like, yeah, that just would have been, like, 10,000 times more better. Just so much more better. And again, this bit will be very slow. But for the Animan sort of episode, like, when, like, Ladybug basically trapped the guy when he was, like, in, like, a panther, of, like, how she used her, like, yo-yo, like, back in the zoo, and it's like, he was, like, down. And it's the thing of, I know, like, the whatever was chasing, like, Nino and Alia. Cat Noir could have handled that. And Ladybug, you could have got the Akuma, and that would have been it. It's like, it's not rocket science. You could have literally saved this in, like, a 5-minute thing, not making it, like, 1,000 minutes or something. It's just, like, it's crazy. Like, you could have just done this, this, and this. Like, yeah. Okay, so for the Kung Fu one, so, like, I know, you know how, like, Marinette was, like, stressing about trying to communicate with, like, a uncle or something? I feel, and, like, she called Alia being like, hey, I'm struggling at the moment, you gotta help me. And Alia was like, don't worry, I'll find someone. So yeah, then, like, 2 minutes later, Adrian turns up. And, like, you know how, like, again, what I'm gonna say again, you know how, like, Marinette is, like, so stalkerish and everything? And it's like, you do know, like, if, like, you get Adrian's number, you could talk to him and have a conversation and get to know him more than fucking stalking him. Like, yeah, it's just fucking crazy, but yeah, that's what you could do. Instead of, like, just basically, like, yeah. And also, why the fuck does Alia have Adrian's number unless she got it through Nino? But, yeah, like, why the fuck does she have his number? She could have just given it to Marinette, and that way, like, yeah. I don't know what to say, because it's just, like, I got to be honest, like, Marinette really fucking pisses me off. It's just, like, if Marinette was in the real world and she did all the, like, the stalking and, like, all, like, the kind of, like, confidence that annoys me and stuff, she would not last a day. She would literally probably be in jail for, like, the stalking. Like, yeah. It's just, yeah. You see, that's also why, like, back to the ships thing, that is also why I kind of did, like, her in, like, her with, like, Luca, but, yeah, I'm talking about season 1 here. Anyway, so, yeah. Yeah. Also, in the gamer episodes, I felt like, I got to be honest, it kind of is just, like, a game. Like, although that game did look pretty good, though, and it's just not just the game. Oh, I really hope that game is an actual game, what they were playing, because I would actually be very interested in playing it. Yeah. Poor Max, though, poor Max. But it's just like, it's the thing in life of how you just got to move on. So, yeah. Yeah. Also, puppeteer, fucking hate Manon. She really is such a spoiled brat. And it's just like, Jesus Christ. I got to be honest, if I was babysitting Manon, I would lose my mind. I honestly would. I so would. Anyway, guys, that'll be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to like and subscribe, because it'll mean so much to me. Thank you so much. Goodbye.